Hi, welcome to Auntie Nat's Crochet. Thank you for choosing this video. Allow me to teach you how to play with yarn. Do subscribe to my channel. The subscribe button is at this corner over here. It will mean the world to me. And do check out my other videos too. They are all as informative and fun to learn as this video. And today I'm going to make a kitten, or you can call it a cat, climbing up to a swing. So I just find that this would make a lovely kitten color. If you can still remember, this is the color that I use for my Easter chicken. The same multicolor that I use for my Easter chicken. So I thought it would make a very nice orange cat as well. And I'm gonna use a 3.5 mm hook. This is actually cotton yarn, a 5-ply cotton yarn. You can use the 3-ply cotton yarn, or you can use fluffy yarn if you want, but your amigurumi will come up, the size of your amigurumi will be slightly different from mine, but you can still use the same pattern with other yarn and other hook size. So I'm going to use 3.5 mm hook and 5-ply cotton yarn. Okay, now let's start. Okay, I'm going to start by making the leg. I'm going to start by making a magic circle. You curl the yarn around your 2 finger, you make a cross, turn to the other side, pull up a loop and make a knot. Or if you have any other way of making a magic circle, by all means do. Okay, now in this magic circle I'm going to do 8 single crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And you go to the first stitch. If you do not know where's the first stitch, you can count back from your hook here, on this V shape here. You can count back and you will know this is your first stitch. And I'm not going to do increase, I'm just going to do single crochet all around. So which means this row I should have 8 single crochet as well. This is row 2, then row 3, 4 and 5 is the same thing. So you're gonna do 5 rows of this. Whether you want to hide the tail as you go along, it's up to you. You don't hide, you can just hide it inside. Okay, this is my 3rd row. So in case you do not know how many rows you are at, count this magic circle. This is 1, this is 2, and this is 3. And you see this gap here. So 1, 2, 3. This is the 3rd row. So which means I have 2 more rows to go. Okay, this is the 4th row, and now the final row, the 5th row, the last row. Okay, see, if you do not know where, count this magic circle. 1, 2, 3, 4. Can you see? This is 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4. So I need one more row, all in 5 rows. Same thing, it's going to be 8 single crochet. There's no increase or decrease. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And you can slip stitch to the next stitch, and you can chain one or you don't chain one, it's up to you. Leave a long tail for sewing. You need to sew this onto the body later on, and you're gonna do 4 of it. Okay, 4 legs, and I'm gonna add this paw kind of thing. You get some black yarn or some dark color yarn. Get a tapestry needle. And remember this string here, this yarn here, you can just go ahead and tie a knot. Tie 2 knots. And use a tapestry needle. Okay, like this. You go into the magic circle here. So this is gonna hide inside later on. And since mine is a multi-color yarn, I'll just go to the part of the color that I like for the leg, for the paw, the toe, or you can call it. I think I prefer this darker color over this side. So what I do is, you poke in here, and you come out on the same magic circle, the magic circle hole. So you have one here. I go to the next and do the same. Now you have a second toe. No doubt it does look like a V shape, but later when you sew it, it will not look so obvious. 3. Cats have 4 paws. Toes on the paw. So you're gonna look something like this. So let me see. One glance, it looks like it has paw, right? Nice toe nail. And when we reach the top here, tie a knot with the remaining tail. Tie 2 knots if you can. And the balance, you just cut it off. You can use it for another toe, another leg, or another paw, should I say, and hide the rest inside here. In fact, we're gonna add a little bit of stuffing when we sew. I'm not gonna add now, I'm gonna add when I am about to sew it onto the body. So you make 4 of these. It looks so cute already. Okay, next I'm going to do the ear. Same thing, we're gonna start off with a magic circle, a magic ring. make a cross, turn to the other side and make a knot. This time round I'm gonna do 4 single crochet into the ring. 1, 2, 3, 4. Only 4. 4 single crochet. And you go to the first stitch. I'm going to do increase in every single stitch. Increase means 2 single crochet into the same stitch. I did already 1 single crochet here, so I'm going to do again. So this is called an increase. Same thing, you go to the next stitch and do 2 single crochet into the same stitch. And 1 more. And the last one. We started with 4, now we do increase, so which means row 2 I will have 8 stitches. Now we go to row 3. Row 3 you're gonna do, oops, you can hide this along because this is quite long. I will hide it when I crochet. You're gonna do 1 single crochet followed by an increase. The next one is going to be an increase. 1 single crochet. Next one is going to be an increase. One single crochet. Increase. And 1 single crochet, increase. Fold it back. It should fold this way. And now the last row, the 4th row, I'm just going to do single crochet all around. No increase, no decrease. So I should have 12 stitches in this row. Because the previous row we did single crochet increase, we did 4 times. So all in we have 12 stitches. So this row, row 4, the last row, we will have 4 stitches as well. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11, 12. And this is it. So you go to the next stitch, you do a slip stitch and pull tight. And leave a long tail for sewing. So you make sure you do 2 of it. It's going to be a pointed ear like this. So when you sew it, you make sure you bend a bit here so that the ears are kind of look like a cat's ear, pointed like this. So now, as at now, it looks like this. You just push it in and fold it like this. Okay, next I'm going to do the tail. Same thing, you're gonna start off with a magic circle. So this time round in the magic circle I'm going to do 5 single crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, You just pull tight, and I'm going to do single crochet all around until row 7. So this is row 1, so until row 7. Up to you how long you want the tail to be, either row 7 or row 8. You're going to do single crochet all around, no increase. And this is 2 row. I'm going to continue until you come to row 7. This is row 7 of the tail. This is how long it will be. So I just remove this marker, go to the next stitch, and slip stitch and chain 1. Oops, let me do that again. Okay. And leave a bit of a tail for sewing. Okay, and this is how the tail look like. Okay, now let's do the head. Same thing, we're gonna start off with a magic circle. This time we're gonna do 6 single crochet into the ring. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oops. And you go find the first stitch. Here at the first stitch, I'm going to do increase. Increase means 2 single crochet into the same stitch. So you're going to do 1 row of increase. So this is 1 increase, 2 increase, 3 increase, 4 increase, 5 increase, and 6 increase. Six increase means I'm going to have 12 stitches in this row. So now we're going to go to row 3. Row 3, we're going to do 1 single crochet, followed by increase. One single crochet, increase. Increase means 2 single crochet into the same stitch. Okay, so here, this row 3, I should have 18 stitches. So now I'm going to go to row 4. Row 4, I'm going to do 2 single crochet followed by an increase. This is 1, and you do 2 single crochet, and next one you do increase. One, 2, increase. And this row 4, I should have 24 stitches. So now I'll go to row 5. Row 5, I'm going to do 3 single crochet. 1, 2, 3, then increase. 1, oops, 2, 3, increase. Oh, look at that. Have to be careful with this. Okay, let me do that again. 1, 2, 3, increase. 1, 2, 3. This is an increase. And this row I should have 30 stitches. And now for row 6 to row 8, row 6 until row 8, you're going to do single crochet all around. No increase or decrease, just single crochet from row 6 until row 8. I'll get back to you once I'm at the end of row 8. Okay, before I continue, I want to sew the ear first, because I find it easier to sew it now. So the ear should be here, one over here, and one over here. So this is a magic circle. You come down about 3 or the 4th row, and you put your hook here, your tapestry needle here, and you just make one stitch here. So you have a pointed ear like this. It's easier to sew now because once it closes up, maybe slightly difficult, or when you have stuffing it will be even more difficult. But up to you. If you prefer to sew when you have stuffing, then go ahead. So here make sure this is bent inwards so that it has a pointed ear like this, a cat's ear. So now once you sew one here, you take a look and see if it's the right spot, and you continue to sew it all around. So when you're sewing it all around, you just make very sure this is pointed inwards like this, and you sew both of it. Then only we decide the eyes and the nose based on the ear. Okay, from now on we're gonna do decrease. So here I'm going to do 3 single crochet, 1, 2, 3. After 3 single crochet, you're going to do a decrease. I'm going to do the invisible decrease. I'm going to use the front loop. This is the front loop, this is the back loop. I'm using the one in front. So this is the front loop, this is the back loop. So I'm using the front loop and the front loop in the next. I yarn over 2 and I yarn over all. This is my invisible decrease. And make sure, because these two become one, so make sure you know which is the next stitch. If you do not know, before you do 2 together, we can call it 2 together, or you can call it the decrease. You add marker all the way, just in case if you do not, you can see. You do 3 single crochet and do a decrease. So by the time you reach here, oops, you should have 24 stitches. And now we're going to go to row 10. Row 10, I'm going to start with 2 single crochet. This is 1, this is 2, and you do a decrease. So 1, 2, decrease. Oops. And this is the last set. And do a decrease. And now for row 11, I'm going to do 1 single crochet followed by a decrease. 1 single crochet, decrease, 1 single crochet, decrease. Whoops. And the last row I'm going to do decrease all the way. So before I do that, you have to add stuffing first, and before I add stuffing, if you plan to have safety eyes or safety nose, this is the time to put in your safety eyes or safety nose, so that at least you still have a small hole here to lock your safety nose or safety eyes. But this time round I'm not gonna put safety eyes, I'm gonna sew the eye, but still I'm gonna sew it before I seal this part here. This looks so cute.